Greetings all and welcome back to Vulpecula Media. We are now in Novigrad. Let's go find Triss. You'll notice now that I am wearing cat armor, which only took both doses of Wolf an hour to use while I leveled up enough to actually wear it. Now I'm about 7 levels over most of these Novigrad quests, but never mind.
Is there a land where I might find blackmail me?
How are we to fight a pestilence that's... No evil can survive the holy fire. The holy fire enlightens, burns, and cleanses. Behold the flame of grace and mercy. Special pie for you, freak. Nice, slow burning. You'll beg for mercy in all the voices known to you, like the others of your species. I've done no wrong. None. I wanted only to live like you. Help me, kind folk, please. God, look, a Doppler.
Sure hope Dudu hasn't met the same fate.
I was just reading the short story about Dudu the other day, and now,
Suspicious to me.
It's burning flesh.
hey, character entry, Chappelle. So yeah, here's an opportunity. I am on the wrong part. Glossary characters. So, Chappelle was originally one of the Holy Fire's chief enforcers, and he was a top prick to non-humans. He then had a stroke, or apoplexy, as it was known in medieval times, and a Doppler took his place and made Novigrad a more liberal environment, including finding a home for Dudu. And I was just reading that story the other day, and I never realised, purely through ignorance, I guess, that this was meant to be Chappelle, that he'd been rumbled. Which is savage, really. That's real sad. Right. Ah, yes. Triss. Shut up. Let's check the notice board quickly.
You've seen the new...
On my way.
One for the price of 2.
Alright.
Let's have a gander, see what sort of levels these quests are, because I don't really want to do any more over-level quests. Elusive Thief. Okay. And Darien Darkness. Ugh. I'm probably going to do these two off camera because they're not particularly interesting. Yeah, it's fine. Let's just crack on with the main.
Very well. But what about the trade we do with the Empire? We shall lose our...
Why buy tomorrow what you can buy today?
Salted.
Hey, sod off. We're looting here.
Want you gone by the time I count to 3. 1,
Hear that?
2,
Ooh, looky. Thinks he can scare us off.
3.
Keep it together, legs.
son of a whore!
Don't! No more, please!
Where's the sorceress who lived here?
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Someone's gotta know more.
I'd look for her in the Putrid Grove.
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities.
You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you gotta get there through the sewers, but you gotta enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly, though.
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief. Follow him. Beggars and thieves gotta pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king? Crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply.
And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the grove.
Someone call for me. Wonder why.
It's Menger.
Temple God.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitchy shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal her property?
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the temple guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad. You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
Got nothing to do with their sense of smell. It's about their hearing.
Well, well. Man knows his bats. Here I thought you only cared about monsters. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them. Novigrad's no place for your kind.
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal fire. Nothing I can do to you now, but just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard procedure, like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
What a prick.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor.
Fetch some metal, you wretch. I've been robbed! Thief!
What's going on here then?
Find much to do in Novigrad. How much did they sell the magnificent property for?
That ain't real fire. Nuh-uh. It is too. They just smear ash on their lips first. That's why it don't hurt. That's all it takes.
See right away, I've got the best deals this side of the pond.
Ah, Vimy Vivaldi. Let's go get some change.
Well, well. Look who's here. The White Wolf himself in my humble establishment. How can I be of service?
Let's play Gwent. I will not play Gwent. Fuck Gwent.
Got some coin I'd like to convert into crowns.
You've come to the right place. A better rate you'll not find anywhere in the city.
Mint. That's what we like.
No loitering round here.
Right.
I've
I've
tomorrow what you can
totally
buy
forgotten how to deal with thieves in the square. So what I'm going to do...
Behave, witcher.
Now, I know I even gave me the cutscene for the queue, and I still missed it because I'm an idiot. So let's just talk to some beggars, yeah?
Aid a veteran of the struggle against the Black once.
Where'd you fight?
Angrin early on. In Sedaris last, along the banks of the Pontar. So, help me out?
Here. Now you help me. Gotta find the back alley locals call the Putrid Grove. It's important.
Don't know naught about no grove, putrid or other. Don't generally care much for orchardry.
This is urgent.
Leave me be, I don't know.
Cool.
Eat at the Kingfisher, you're sorted for at least 2 days. Just got to adjust the good position.
Look kindly on a wretched soul. Aid one who last saw nourishment 3 days past.
All right. Give you a crown.
Crown's enough, my lord. When your gut's so empty, it's stuck flat to your spine.
Could give you more on one condition. You tell me where you drop your takings for the day.
I drop 'em with me lady. Serious trouble if I didn't.
I think you take them to the Putrid Grove.
Far as I'm concerned, the king of beggars can stick his crown up his arse, then shove it even deeper with his sceptre. Bugger won't get a broken copper from me.
You're either pretty damn brave or just plain stupid.
What's he gonna do? Break me legs? Let him. Me taking's double as a cripple.
From what I hear, they'd break your legs just to start.
Some coin for me future widow, then?
Yeah, go on.
There. Now tell me where the Putrid Grove is. It's the least you could do.
I don't know. And believe you me, I don't want to know. God protect.
I don't mind chucking change at people because, like, so far these beggars have all been people that would probably earn Geralt's respect.
Eternal fire, hear our prayer.
Oh.
Yeah, anyone who shows balls, I think, in the face of adversity would be somebody that Geralt at least... Oh, fuck, that dude's got coronavirus. Yeah, it would be anybody who shows enough metal in the face of unrighteousness that I think would...
Oh, that really got my dander up.
Would tickle Geralt's moral compass. Because as we all know, Geralt claims neutrality.
Eat at the Kingfisher, you're sorted for at least 2 days.
And then flies
Just
in the
gotta
face
adjust
of it.
The good position where they toss the leftovers.
Take pity on me, misery good folk, and aid a man crippled by misfortune.
Word is, nothing's free in Novigrad.
Oh, another one come bursting with questions. Now, where do you folk gain the idea we beggars know everything? I need to see this and I need to find that one who robbed me brother. Fuck if I know.
Love it.
There's this place in Novigrad they call the Putrid Grove.
Aye, it's about right. Well, Novigrad's full of nooks and crannies with odd names. Looking to sightsee, buy a bloody map.
Heard men like you frequent this alley.
And I've heard they fed you all shit and you smiled and ate it. Now, don't mean no offence. Go in peace.
Help a poor fellow out.
That guy sounded like Eric Idle from Monty Python.
Wonderful.
I strongly doubt that it was, but he sounded like it. So where's me last beggar then? Is it?
Oh, he's a war veteran.
Oh, he's up here, is he? How the fuck am I going to go about getting up there? Got ladders? What? Can I just look up? Talk to him like that? Yeah.
Arms for the poor.
You lame?
No chance. Both legs in perfect order. And me arms, look, like a windmill's wings. There. See me waving them? Looky here. Just look. And my mind, thorough addled.
I gotta find the place they call the Putrid Grove.
I know it but won't say. I know it but won't say.
Why not?
Not allowed to say. I would tell you, though, if you didn't push, weren't so insistent. If you like, come again. Might tell you then.
Guess your mind truly is addled.
Didn't I say so?
Fab.
Spare a copper or two.
No, it's not letting me talk to him again yet. Right. Marvellous. Right then, let's scout some thieves. Just try to. Got me, my Witcher senses are tingling.
Stay away.
Rest of breath.
I'll be counted and judged.
Ate at the Kingfisher, you're sorted for at least 2 days.
A storm,
Just gotta
damn
just
it.
a good position where they toss the leftovers.
Why is your hair so grey, darling?
Got so fucked up once, blood came out the ears.
Oh, bloody
The Reaper's come for me.
What about?
Yes, master.
Now you behave.
None of these guys, apparently.
There must be order.
Hiya.
Don't bother me.
Nice do.
Sir, I beg your pardon.
Stay away.
You're clearly no human.
Nope.
The second sword. Is it in case the first one breaks?
Oh,
Now.
More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close.
Oh. Oh. Oh, we triggered him.
Pickpocket!
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
Come on, what's this? Assassin's Creed? Just realised I got me crossbow equipped.
I serve the eternal fire.
And that's against the rules. No crossbows. Not unless there's drowners and we're underwater.
Ate at the Kingfisher.
More cautious than I thought.
You gotta be
get too
fucking
close.
kidding me. It's just outside the square.
Can it get any worse? You do well not to pester folk.
Alright then. Fine.
in springtime the roads red.
Sir, be merciful. Give us a crown, eh? Me mum's sick, and if I don't feed her, well, she's like to die of hunger.
Here.
Thank you, you gold-hearted man. Care to hear me tell a woe?
Some other time. I'm in a hurry.
Riv. It never rains, does it? It pours. The bonny birds.
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
Bellows begging to be squeezed.
Ach, Fabian, it's unhealthy, this yen for wenches. It will be your...
More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close.
Old man's always got it up, El.
Nice.
Watch where you step.
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back. More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close.
Bless you. I love how these shady individuals knock around and you're like, oh, they've got to be important, and then they aren't at all in any way, shape or form. But to some, they're all vampires, aren't they?
Pam param, pam pam param, pam param.
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
What I don't understand is why I don't just run up to him, axe him, and be like, yo, take me to your leader, motherfucker. But Apparently that's not a thing.
More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close.
You've got 2 giant swords strapped to your back. He twigged you ages ago, in fairness.
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back. More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close.
Officer, taking a rest from witch hunting. Greetings, Your Honor. Good to see you again.
Open up.
Good, I enjoy shaking. Who are you and what you want?
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer, methinks.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it, gotta contribute to the Grave's upkeep.
Don't know the password.
Pay up then.
I won't pay. Let me in.
Yes, sir.
Right. Could have done that from the start, innit?
What ails you?
I'll see you out one eye, my lord.
Hit him as well.
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men'll manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Am I mistaken, or you got something to take up with me?
Who knows? Man with 2 swords and the skill to use them could be very useful these days.
Could have sent some underling to fetch me.
Could have, but I admit I wanted to see how you'd manage. See if you're as crafty as you are well crafted. See, Witcher, I've got plans. Big plans. Far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
You face the temple guard and witch hunters armed to the teeth, and all you've got's a gang of tramps and a handful of mages. I wouldn't bet a single crown on you.
Nor would I. Not at the moment. But war shuffles the deck. In wartime, folks start to understand things. Start to wonder why magic's outlawed, even though it's so damn useful. Folk come to me knowing full well it's forbidden. You know why? Because they fear death by disease more than torture. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city. Because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural?
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along. What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Marigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Marigold parted with someone very dear to her and have to...
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
This game is so insanely detailed. Like, no other game holds up this well 5 years later. Not without considerable amount of some mods, and I'm playing unmodded. Like, in the close-ups, you can see the little scars and pocks on Triss's chin. It's mad good. I love it. Well, I've just tried to turn Triss's alternative look off because it looks so out of place in Novigrad for somebody trying to hide. But I am inept and can't find it. I might not be able to do it in-game. It might only appear in the menu from the main menu. But we'll deal with it. To be fair, this outfit... Oh, she's a ghost. She just walked straight through someone. Besides, this outfit makes her look very much like the thirst trap that she is, so...
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fall didn't break until I began to prick his heels.
Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
I don't need ladders. Why would I need ladders?
Lost your nerve?
There's a draft. Should be an exit here. Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open the secret passage.
Free City of Novigrad. Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes 3 things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages. confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after non-humans next. Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
I love it. This water is not as murky as it could be, considering there's like open sea in Skellige that's borderline black. Although, to be fair, that's probably more to do with what they couldn't be asked to render, which I don't blame them for. Skellige's open sea is a big place. Whereas this neat little river with a quest tied to it is fine.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
You took advantage of me.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
Thank you.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
For Christ's sake.
Slapping new rice ticks, you're a bigger rat picker than me.
Like, straight up, I get it. Some people think that Triss, within the narrative of the games, is a better love interest for Geralt. And I understand that. I can see why. She's far flirtier, far sweeter, more demure.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Well, that's true. She's more waifu material, I guess, for the basement dwelling and the furious masturbators that are out there. But at the same time, she's such a weak bitch in the novels.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together, I expect you resolve things twice as fast. You've the look of true experts. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
Don't much like merchants who flatter with cheap praise before the job's done.
That was not cheap praise. I was merely stating a fact.
So am I. I want you to pay in full in advance.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Then trap your own rats.
Well, now I know why she brought you along. Fine, a full purse of Novigrad crowns as proof of my goodwill.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
Fabulous.
Oh!
Yeah, man, she's just...
I'll cover half the space, you take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Mm-hmm. Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Damn, you're ugly.
I enjoy that form of rat extermination. I found it fun.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no. Notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
Like, I appreciate her point, but this is a perfect example of how she's almost deliberately naive.
Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk.
Like, don't get me wrong, in the earlier parts of the novels, I thought Triss was a sweetheart. I really did. Apart from the very unnerving scene where she's basically just shitting her kegs in front of Geralt whilst trying to make out with him because she's gone batshit Looney Tunes from dysentery. But that's, you know, that's the dysentery talking. So, yeah.
Now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound, and...
Reconciled?
I was worried about seeing you again. Doubted it could be pleasant.
We said everything there was to say 6 months ago. I don't want to go back to that.
I'm not going back to it. It's one thing to say something, it's another to actually do it.
We promised to remain friends. I hope nothing will change that. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
Not bad. Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. If these boys are here to help us kill rats, they're late. You paid up front and got what you paid for. Not half a rodent left in the granary.
I paid in advance because I knew I'd recover my coin.
Such is life for sorceresses in Novigrad these days.
I can see that, and I don't like it. So here's what I think. The hunters have come, and now they can go.
They'll do no such thing.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
That bastard hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have to pay me. Duped and trapped like a child. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Oh no, I am over encumbered. Probably because I'm carrying a load of old shit. There we go. Get rid of that. That one. And that one.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
Put your damn flames out, woman! You're in open air!
You should try to keep better company.
He was still better than some mages. You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, Dejon Kier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
This is a major graphical error. It's the fact that it's still sounding. You can hear the flames as well. They've just it's like they've forgotten to turn it off.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'd be nice.
All right. See you later.
And there we go. That's our first run-in with Triss. So, yeah, I know it comes off like I'm super anti-Triss, but I'm not necessarily anti-Triss. Just, like...
The plague.
I wish people weren't so uneducated about her. It's part of why I'm doing a book-accurate playthrough. In the later novels, she just out and out
Look awfully suspicious to me.
sells Ciri and Yen and Geralt up the river to remain loyal to the lodge, basically.
Take care of yourself.
So yeah, I'm not a huge fan of her at this point in the canon. Considering that this is a continuation of the books. At the beginning, other than like I said, her shit-fueled mewling. I quite liked her. I really enjoyed the bit where there's this part in not Time of Contempt, Blood of Elves, where she basically educates all of the Witcher lads on what it means to be a young woman, and like how to respect Ciri's needs. She comes on her period and they don't know what to do. So, she has her place. I should probably put my prejudice away now. Anyway, that's it for today. We will crack on with the next bit in the series as soon as possible. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for spending the time. If you liked it, leave a like. If you disliked it, tell me why. And subscribe for more, because there's always going to be more. Thanks.